Let's talk about something that hits close to home for too many families in New York City: how our schools are failing special needs students. So here's the reality. By law, the NYC Department of Education is supposed to provide crucial services for students with disabilities. Things like transportation, speech therapy, occupational therapy, and, when necessary, tuition for private schools if public schools can't meet a child's needs. Sounds fair, right? But the gap between what's promised and what's actually delivered is massive. Even when parents win in court, literally, they go through hearings, get a judge to order the DOE to fix things within 35 days. The DOE actually complies less than 10% of the time. Let that sink in. Less than 1 in 10. Take Harriet Barovic. Her son Max has cerebral palsy and relies on a wheelchair. She's faced constant issues with the DOE contracted bus company. Last-minute cancellations, constant breakdowns. Imagine having to wonder every morning if your child will even get to school. And when the DOE fails to pay for private school tuition, parents are forced to cover it themselves. Some go so far as to take out mortgages or rack up credit card debt just to give their kids the education they deserve. One parent waited 2 years to get tuition reimbursed. Another's been waiting 3 years just to get paid back for a psychological evaluation. That's money out of their own pockets, for a service the system is legally required to provide. It's not just parents who are frustrated. Lawyers like Jesse Cole Cutler, who's represented around 3,000 families, says the DOE guarantees these services to the government, but in reality, they simply do not and cannot deliver. In 2023, a judge stepped in and ordered the DOE to make real changes. But as of July 2025, only 59% of those changes have actually happened. I mean, imagine being told to fix something, and 2 years later you've barely made it halfway. Now, the DOE says they're tremendously proud of the steps they've taken and are rolling out a new technology system. But for families still waiting for basic services, this feels like lip service. A judge isn't buying it either. The DOE's been ordered to show up in court the week after September 11th, 2025, to explain why they're still falling short. So, what does all this mean for you as parents and families? It means you're not alone if you're facing obstacles, delays, or extra costs. And honestly, it means we still have a long way to go to make sure every child in NYC gets the support they're entitled to without parents having to fight tooth and nail. If you're dealing with this system, keep pushing, keep documenting, and don't give up, because every kid deserves a shot at success. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, share with someone who needs to hear it, and let's keep this conversation going.